Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Stackable's table of contents block in WordPress. This is a mini-series on taking a look at Stackable's blocks one by one. So to get started, let's make a brand new blank page and take a look at this block on its own. To do that, there's a couple ways. If you're on your website, and you're logged in, you'll have this top toolbar. Hover over New and click on Page. Alternatively, if you're logged in and end up on your dashboard, head over to your left-hand sidebar, hover down to Pages and click on Add New Page. This will create for us a brand new blank page and take us to the WordPress block editor. Before we continue any further, just a few housekeeping things. If this right-hand sidebar isn't here, there's a button beside Publish called Settings. Just click on that, and this is where all of the parameters to toggle and configure for our block will show up. Next, let's give our page a title to keep things organized. Okay, and last but not least, let's add the block itself. So let's press this blue button over here called the block inserter, top left corner. We can either search for our block or scroll down. But since Stackable is on top of list, we don't have to scroll down too far. And here it is, table of contents. Okay, and here you can see start adding heading blocks to create a table of contents. Support heading blocks will be linked here. Okay, so what we're going to do now is, well, you don't input it manually, that's for sure. Let's go ahead and add in some headings under Stackable, and we'll make a few. Okay, we don't have to drag and drop them here. We can just duplicate it, right? Control-Shift-D, and I'll make a few more here. Okay, just to give us a really good example, and you can see it's starting to fill out. Okay, and we can hide or show these depending on what we want. We can also change the title here, but I'll just keep it as table of contents. It's easier for us to read. And let's give ourselves some content. Early life and education. And then over here, we can put right, and then we can put here right, okay, and then here we can go ahead and use our HTML tags to indent them in. So you can see here, right, and then you can see it goes in deeper as we add more. So and then we can duplicate this family and right, and then we can duplicate this one as well, and then just put this down, right, and you can see it starts to flesh out. Let's change these ones to 3 as well. Time in company A, time in company Z, and then and then here we can add another one, make it heading 4, and then make another one over here, Control-Shift-D, just duplicate it, and then put that down into here. And you can see it's starting to come together. Okay, so with all of this in here, right, and we have a different video for headings, let's go ahead and customize our table of contents. We can also change what it says here, right? If you wanted to make it different, like just early life, and then it's gonna just read that. Oops. It's just gonna read that, and the actual heading will be education, just to keep things more succinct if you wanted to do that. And let's go ahead and take a look at our options here. So our layout, we can change our paddings and our margins. The style, we can include H1, like so for titles and stuff. We can change the ordering list, right? We can change keep them unordered, right? Or none, or numbers, padded numbers, uppercase Roman, lowercase Roman, as you can see, uppercase letters, and keeping them unordered makes them have a different bullets. And we can change how many columns we have, right? If we wanted to make it simpler, we can change the column gap and then the row gap, right? And then icon gap. And then for the icons, I don't think we can change those. Or maybe we can in a bit. Let's see. And then in the indentation, we can put it out or put it in as much as we want. For scrolling, we can do that if we have a single one. Let's not turn that on right now. For typography, we can go ahead and change the fonts as we can for basically anything. And then we can change the font size, we can change the text color. Let's make it red, and then when we hover over it, it'll be black, right? As an example here. Oops. Oh, it's for everything. And next we can change what it says here, table of contents, change the title of that, change the text color if we wanted to. It's just defaults to that. Let's make it green. And we can also add a background to this and then change the background color. It's just standard run-of-the-mill stuff. Let's make it blue. Actually, it's painful in the eyes. Light blue, there we go. And then border and shadows onto this. And we have our custom attributes over here, our hard position settings, other custom attributes, our responsive settings to hide this on desktop, tablet, or mobile, and that's something you might want to do since it takes up a bit of space, and our HTML anchor and additional CSS classes. So once we're happy with this, let's see how it works functionally, and click on Publish to save our changes and view it on our live site. All right, with that done saving, let's go ahead and click on View Page. And here is our table of contents. So we can click on this and it jumps to each one of the headings that we click on. So it's actually very functional, and it works very well for what it is. And in fact, this might be one of the most polished blocks out of all of the stackable blocks, and it's very useful for your blog posts and pages. So if you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to our channel, as it really helps us out with the YouTube algorithm, show this kind of video to other nerds like us. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.